Here's a little garden update. So just kind of checking out how everything's going. Um, Still got some weeds I got to take care of, but got the zucchinis. Um, so far, just a couple little things there. I don't know if something, I think just some of these, I don't want to call them flowers or whatever, kind of broke off. The stems there kind of withered away. But so far, I haven't really had much. Yeah, here's an example. That one. But hasn't really developed too many zucchinis yet. That's the very start of one, so we'll see. I'm probably have to do a little bit of pruning on the leaves on it. The corn actually sprouted up pretty quick. I planted some more corn seeds too, but you notice the rows are not totally even. There's like reason that something kind of dug up all the corn as it started growing, and left them all kind of scattered all over the place. So I kind of tried to replant them as best possible, and so far they're doing okay. But I did plant some more seeds kind of between this row of beans and the corn there, but there's a different kind of corn seed. um, so far I'm seeing some little flowers and stuff. Kind of looks like maybe how does it start to a bean, I don't know, but they're pretty new still, so it's gonna be a little while before they really start producing. um, so when I bought the cages here, I forgot to get one of them. Got the basil. I have another basil plant that's actually doing much better than this one. That's in the bed here. I've got one in a pot that's doing really well. Um, I got to do a little bit of pruning on my tomato plants, keep them being kind of bushy, so they can also kind of grow a little taller. I haven't had a lot of great success with peppers. That's what all these smaller plants are here. But I want to give it a try. I got some jalapenos and some bell peppers and stuff going, but they're still pretty new. One thing I did is I made a potato box. I'm going to see how this works. Probably gotta add a little more dirt to it to see some of the tops of some of the potatoes there. Um, if you haven't seen these, I did one a while back. The cool thing about it is, as the plant grows, you add more dirt to the box, and you add sides to it, and you let it grow up. And when it kind of gets to the top, you can go ahead and take the bottom panels off and kind of reach in there and pull out potatoes and repack it with dirt, and then a little while later go to the next rung and so on, and just it allows you to make or produce more potatoes per square foot. So I figured I'd give it a try with some potatoes we had that were kind of old and had some eyes on them and whatnot, and see what happens. Um, Over here we've got our cucumber plants. They're actually starting to look like plants. This next row I believe is my beets, one of my beet rows. You can kind of see there's some small ones there. Not a whole lot going on in this row. Don't know why. There are some mushrooms there, but I don't think those are edible. Next row, I kind of had some clusters of beets. I kind of moved some here a little bit. I don't know if they're going to survive or not, but like that one isn't all the way down on the ground. It's getting kind of windy. Sorry about that. Not that I can control the weather, but I definitely have to thin out the carrots here. I'm kind of letting them grow a little bit. Also need to trim some of these trees back a little bit, especially like that one and this big branch right in front of me, because it blocks some of the light. That's one of my other projects. Now, one of the really cool things I'm happy about is the strawberries. You can see some of them are already ripe. I'm going to try one of these, see how they are. I've also got some that are in a planter that I started as well, and those look like they're doing pretty well. Out of all the plants that I planted, these are from Amazon. I bought this. They came like little roots. They looked like they weren't even barely alive, but I know, from my one past experience with strawberries, that like over winter, for example, and in the spring, they look like they're totally dead, but they're not. In fact, my mother dumped some of mine out because she thought they were dead, and I said, no, they're gonna come back. But anyhow, only one plant in that one spot that was kind of bare didn't quite do so well. It was a very tiny one, but I'm probably gonna transplant one of the ones from the planter into that spot, and we'll keep it going. But yeah, you can see some offshoots over there doing pretty well. I'm gonna actually pick one of these, one that's over there, but I just want to kind of look at this one. You know, it's starting to get there. Not quite. You can see it's still kind of white, but I think this one is actually pretty dark. These two. Okay, so this one's pretty dark. I'm probably gonna pluck that one off. Let's set the phone down for a second, because I go snap and pop these things off.